Hello, this is Brant. I'm currently from the state of South Carolina, and I wanted to share some info about Memorial Day and why we are being taught and have been taught um, simply to be that those who died in the past were fighting for our freedom. The reason why I'm sharing this is because I hear so many people on the airwaves about this holiday that those who passed away were fighting for our freedom. Bullshit. They never were fighting for our freedom. Never have been and never will be. You see, it's a part of what I see people being programmed since the day they were almost born to believe that all the wars that we've been involved in, and I'm talking about the United States of America, there has not been, repeat, not been 20 years of this country's existence not being at war. It's 19 years. 19 years. The United States has been in wars from its conception of it when it became a country. Shortly after, they were involved in the wars, not only for the free itself, but also in 1812, supposedly to do with Britain. That's another story. I'll talk about that later on. But anyway, it behooves me that people in this country have no understanding of why this country has been at war so many times and how we have been fooled in many ways. I remember a comment from a Democrat, Cynthia McKinney, a female black congresswoman from the state of Georgia, stating that when they were brought into office to become congressmen and women in the United States Congress, the House that is, that they would pledge to support Israel. She said she did not sign it, but most of her colleagues did sign it. And my concern is not only that during the Memorial Day, I'm not, this whole thing going on, but the situation with the United States threatening war with Iran. It's just ridiculous. It's about corporations, multinational corporations who quote unquote military industrial complex also, who want war. That's about all the industries left in this country, is that we make military weapons throughout the world. And that's the only reason why many of these wars are many take place, because as the United States wages war, these companies make money off of these weapons they sell to the United States, or even to their competitors, those who fight against us. We know that it took place during World War II, when the United States did help Russia, or the Soviet Union, I may say, in providing weapons, and actually built Ford manufacturing, went to Russia, Soviet Union before World War II, and built tractors for them. So it's money talks, folks. That's all it does. Life is not important. Money is the most important thing on this earth, which I disagree with. And that's why we're always involved in stupidity wars throughout our history. The situation in Iran is simply this. The threat is not Iran. The threat is not Syria. The threat is not Afghanistan. The threat is not Libya. The threat is not Yemen. The threat is not Egypt. The true threats are in the Middle East are Saudi Arabia and Israel, who are involved enormously wanting the United States to, quote unquote, fight their wars for them. Think about that a little bit, folks. Think about it, because that's what we're doing. We're fighting wars. Our quote unquote soldiers are fighting on foreign lands, when reality simply is Iran is not a threat to us. They also use fear to manipulate the American people, to get them to see some other country as being a great big monster. So this is my point here. I'm just upset today because of what I read, and continues to escalate. It's been escalating here for the last month and a half to 2 months. I believe if the United States leaders don't wake up, we're going to be in a world war. I mean that. We've got some stupid people in Washington. I mean it. On both sides of the aisle. The right, the Republicans supposedly, and the left, the Democrats. And it's clear that both sides want war. I'm sure they're pocketing in the money also, in some way or not. So, my only thinking simply is that even though I sent something on Facebook today, 75% of the people already in Congress, House and Senate, are favoring support of war. It seems to be the only thing we do good at besides pornography in this country. Seems to be that's what we promote, war and pornography. Nothing of what I call goodness. Maybe I'm being a little sarcastic today, but anyway, just wanted to share with you this and rant a little bit. Hope you do have a good weekend, and you take care. Brant signing off. Peace.